Hey everybody, it's Matt Moriarty with Moriarty Agency of Farmers Insurance, and this is another business spotlight. So today's special guest is Chandler Fendler with LIV Sotheby's International Realty. How are you doing?
Hey, fine, thank you. How are you doing, Matt?
Very nice, very nice.
Great.
So tell us a little bit about your business.
So I am a local realtor here with LIV Sotheby's International Realty, and I specialize with buyers and sellers here in the market. I'm also a certified divorce specialist, and I work with those divorcees. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Absolutely.
So you work with a lot of first-time home buyers as well, I assume.
I do. Yes, I have a lot of clients that are first-time home buyers. Okay. I like guiding them throughout the process and educating them on, how to achieve their real estate goals here in the market that we have.
And that's key right there, because a lot of people, when they're asking questions about, hey, Matt, where do I go first? Do I talk to someone? Do I go get the loan first? Or do I talk to a realtor first? Mm-hmm. What do you suggest they do in that instance?
Yeah, great question. So what I suggest is contacting a realtor first, like myself. What I do is I walk my clients through a 1-hour buyer consultation first.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so I lay out the roadmap of what we, the whole process of what we go through. And I lay it out as simple as possible. Mm-hmm. And first step after that is to contact a mortgage broker, because we want to make sure that we do get pre-approved so that we are looking in the correct price range and that we're educated on the finance side as well, because the seller will want to see that we are approved for a loan. Yes.
Very nice. Yeah. And as you know, I mean, with the Denver market the way it is, it just keeps, it keeps going hotter and hotter and hotter. What is the market like right now? From what you've seen?
Yeah, so we've been in an absolute abnormal market for the last about 5 years or so. So we are, after summer, we have found ourselves stabilizing in the market. We are still increasing at normal percentages, depending on what neighborhood that your property is in. And if you have any questions or have any clients that have questions about the value of their home, just please give them my information. I can dial down that with them. But yes, we are more normalized market, which is great for all of our property values.
Oh, almost definitely. And gosh, a couple of years ago, I was hearing, people making multiple offers, you'd get in right away. Is that still the case, or has it changed a little bit?
That is still the case. If a home is priced correctly and it's in a good location and it shows very nicely online, like my listings do show, right? Yes, I am still pulling multiple offers for my clients.
Very nice.
And that's just great too, because it gives the sellers that I represent, we go under contract with one buyer, and if unforeseen circumstances happen and the buyer needs to terminate for whatever reason, I will set my clients up for success with a backup offer.
Oh, and then that's key right there. I mean, if you think about it, like there's people out there that are using, some of these companies that charge like $500 to sell your home. Like, I've seen her in action and all the work that she puts in. I mean, you can't get that for that amount. And so, what differentiates you kind of like from, anyone else out there that's a realtor?
Right. I mean, everyone's heard of you get what you pay for, right?
Yeah.
So those are the flat fee real estate companies, and they have come into our market, but that's just exactly it. You get what you pay for. What you pay for in a realtor, like myself, is we're your number one advocate, right? We protect your money. We want you to, in the sale and walk away from your real estate, maximizing your equity. So that is my job, is to protect your money. So that sets me apart. And pricing strategy, flat fee real estate companies, they tend to just list at whatever price the client wants. But pricing is the number one value of a realtor on the listing side, because we must price accurately, to protect your money and investment at the end of the day. So that's one of my biggest strengths.
That's awesome. So if someone wants to get a hold of you, how do they get in touch with you?
Oh yeah, well, you can call me. Do you want me to say my number?
Yeah,
you can call me 720-346 3400. Yes, 3400. I did pick that number with AT&T because I thought 3400 flowed. And you can also go to my website at chandlerfendler.com. And I welcome any conversations. I love to have real estate conversations just so I can, help the client the best way that I can.
Oh, most definitely.
And I like to really lead with providing value. So any value that I can deliver to people out there with questions, I'm all for it.
And that's awesome. We're going to put her information in here too. And it's nice to talk to someone that may have more energy than I do.
Yeah,
too,
energy's good.
Right, exactly.
We just exude it.
Exactly. So again, my name is Matt Moriarty of the Moriarty Agency of Farmers Insurance, and this was another Business Spotlight. Thanks so much.